Honestly, it's hard to believe that God Eater's already over. It felt like just yesterday I was marveling at episode 1's godlike animation, and now all 13 episodes are out. The last 4 episodes aired. Although it was in March, and it's currently May, and I just finally completed it. That doesn't lessen my enjoyment. I was procrastinating. I'll admit, I procrastinated so fucking hard on these last 4 episodes, and I regret that. I wanted to get this sooner, but I was just a huge fucking procrastinator. That's my only regret, not getting to it sooner. I didn't get to experience this outstanding finale, this outstanding last set of episodes for God Eater until now. That break between episodes 9 and 10, it flew by before I knew it. I remember complaining about how we had to wait so many months to finish the story, that we were just getting to the good part and everything. Sure, the anime started off a little rocky, I'll admit that. Even the dialogue was not the greatest, but it soon found its place, and it grew and grew and grew. You have these characters that grew as well, and it turned out to be phenomenal. The animation, the music, the art style, the characters, the plot twist, even the final boss, the final villain, the final creature, the origami, Dyaus Pita. All of it were amazing elements that added up into an outstanding anime. Normally, I don't like anime that are adapted from video games. Gunslinger Stratos is the main thing I do not like. Lock and Logic, I enjoyed it and hated it at the same time. It was so goddamn boring in some episodes, while super damn interesting in the next. And I don't even know how I feel that there's going to be a sequel to that. But still, it's a video game or a game turned into an anime. I usually steer clear of those because I've had bad experiences for them. I've seen quite a few. But God Eater, I am placing this at the very top of them. It is one of the best video games turned into anime. I got so fucking invested with the characters. I was looking so forward to just the next episode, more content, more content, more content. And finding out that it's only 13 episodes, well, initially I remembered and I knew that it was 13 episodes, but as I got through these episodes, and as I got so invested into the episode and the content, I forgot. So it was extremely saddening to know that it's only one season of God Eater, that there's only 13 episodes. That is, unless Ufotable decides to make a Season 2, which I bet many of us are hoping that we get a Season 2 for God Eater. There was even plot points set up for a potential Season 2. I know there's at least a sequel to the video game this was based on, so there is hope there. I don't know how much this was for the original video game, how faithful, or if it went completely anime original, but if it was anime original, Studio Ufotable did a damn good job. Sure, rocky beginning, questionable dialogue, questionable characters at times, but it grew and developed into something worth watching. Worth your time and energy. I mean, look at episode 10 alone. That was a fucking tearjerker! And then this one, the outstanding fight between Dyaus Pita and the first unit. Even though I do regret procrastinating on this series, there was one thing I am glad that came from that procrastination. I didn't have to wait week after week for each episode, because if I had to wait from episode 10 to episode 11, that would have killed me, or episode 12 to episode 13, that would have killed me. And now I have to wait for a Season 2. We don't even have a formal announcement, but a lot of us are probably hoping for Season 2. We want a Season 2 of Ufotable. Please, that is my main wish. Make a Season 2 possible. Keep the characters, keep everything. Continue the plot points they set up. Now, into the episode. As I said, they set up kind of plot points for Season 2. Johannes, I had said he was a scumbag, and then in the next episode, episode 12, I had said, oh, well, it wasn't him who activated the guidance thing, the guidance device in the dam that was drawing all the Vajra and everything to the forest and the dam and all the town and everything. No. I was wrong about that. Turns out it was him. It just kind of shifted my attention and focus away. It tried to distract me and make me think, oh, it's not him and everything. Turns out Johannes is a true fucking scumbag. Not only is he a horrible father, he's a self-proclaimed savior of humanity. He wants to save humanity! Well, the devouring apocalypse is happening, and he's going to force start the devouring apocalypse, because what Lindau discovered in the Aegis project area is this huge-ass fucking core and everything of presumably a huge origami, and he's going to use that to start the devouring apocalypse. And meanwhile, since they have enough cores earned from this entire ordeal, the whole Operation Meteorite, they can complete construction of Aegis Island, where it's going to be a safe haven from humans, where our self-proclaimed savior of humanity, Johannes, is going to select 1,000 humans to go up with him in space, and they're just going to wait out the apocalypse. They're going to let all the origami devour each other. They're going to let mankind die. He's going to not really give a fuck what happens to the last of humanity. He's only saving 1,000 selected, presumably by himself, and take them into space. Once the Oracle Cell is gone, once origami and mankind are gone, they'll return to Earth. Oh my god, I fucking hate him. You fucking asshole. I like Dr. Sakaki because he even comments when he learns of what our whole scumbag father, Johannes, is planning, which also turns out Johannes is working with the creepy doctor, so he basically, the doctor said, I threw away my career, so I hope you let me on board and everything. So he basically was the cause behind Lindau's death and everything, the whole hypnosis of Elisa and manipulation and the corruption and all that. But what the doctor says, the older scientist and everything, one of Johannes' friends and everything, who would give him that safe birth charm that allowed him to survive during Aisha's birth, well, Soma's birth and her giving birth, he says, origami are evolving, which are true. Origami evolve. I mean, we've seen multiple examples where they come out with a type of weapon and the origami evolve and they're resistant to that and they no longer die to it. So it's a constant battle of who evolves faster. The God Eaters and humanity, or origami, who can kill each other before they evolve again. And he goes, one day, the origami will gain intelligence. That means they will be able to communicate with people. Humanity will be able to converse with origami. And Dr. Sakaki even hopes for, one day, coexistence. Because the origami aren't feeding out of hunger. They eat everything inorganic and organic. They eat buildings, they eat people. So it's not hunger, and we still don't know, like, what exactly caused the spikes out of the ground, what they are. We don't know the composition. We know because the Oracle Scroll spread around and everything, it caused the Earth kind of go haywire, but what are those spikes? What is their real purpose? To kill a lot of humanity and release origami? Or what? So we have this whole thing where next season is presumably when Johannes will start the plan of the Devouring Apocalypse. I really hope for season 2. And I also want to talk about the first unit. I've theorized that Lenka may be related to Lindau and Major Amamiya, the sister of Lindau, because as Lenka was encouraging first unit, because they were depressed by Lindau's quote-unquote death, you have this swiveling motion between each person, and you see Lindau, Lenka in the same spot. And the features are very similar, eerily similar. So could he have been abandoned by the same family that had Lindau and his sister? Because they do visit home, and their home is trashed and everything. I think it was episode 12? Yeah, I think it was episode 12. But they visit home. We don't see their parents. Presumably they're dead, because these people are, Lindau and his sister are older. They're older, they're obviously adults. They're probably in their 30s, maybe even 40s. So Lenka could be related to them. We don't know for sure. It's never been disproven. It's never been proven. So that's always up in air. I also want to say, the reason why I'm saying quote-unquote death for Lindau is at the very end when Soma's chasing this special duty target, It might be someone that knows Soma or is protecting him. I mean, not Soma, Lindau. Because you have a single trail of smoke coming up while this special duty target we don't even see, it's a kind of shattered out figure and everything, a blackened figure, dumps a bunch of food in front of this person, and then it switches to this far view and everything, this wide view. We don't see where the smoke is coming from. Well, we don't see who's smoking, but you see this trail of smoke going up, and Lindau smokes. So it might be kind of a stretch to assume, but I'm just saying Lindau may have survived. These bracelets, the God Eater bracelets, don't come off. They're permanent. So his arm must have been ripped off, or at least up here it might have been ripped off, and then his arm came out of that and it got wedged in his mouth. But as far as everyone else knows, Lindau's dead. So Lindau might be recovering with the help of someone else, some survivor, some random person in the wastelands and everything. Fallout. That's a Fallout reference. So I'm really curious what the whole importance of this special duty target and everything is that's helping Lindau, if that really is who this person's helping. We don't know if it's a he or she or not, but it's gathering food and giving it to this person. Now, let me backtrack and talk about the fucking fight. Lenka went fucking Super Saiyan. After the chance that Lindau gave them by actually sawing into Dyaus Pita's wing and everything last episode, they broke through its wing. They broke off a part of its wing, and Lenka's weapon, having been broken and used a lot of its weapon, like, it was broken down and everything, Lenka shoved it on the piece of wing. It created a very fucking sharp blade that actually could do some damage to Dyaus Pita. Like, it sliced cleanly through Dyaus Pita. It was no longer a problem of who had the stronger body or who had the sharpest weapon or anything. Lenka's sword, his god arc and everything, it cut clean through and everything. And as he was attacking it, he managed to expose Dyaus Pita's core, and as he was attacking it, you see the Oracle Cell erosion just spreading up his arms, onto his face, and his hair instantly went from like this, I think it's black? I could never tell. Is it black or is it greenish black? But it instantly converted to this golden blonde. That was fucking awesome. The animation for this entire fight was so solid. And don't even get me started on the music. I want to buy the music soundtrack. Is it out? Let me know in the comments. Because the battle music for this series, I cannot get enough. That was some of the best music I've heard in quite a while. God damn. I love you, Studio Ufotable. I love you. I may not have seen your Fate series, but I will get to them. If the music and the animation is as good as this. I love how Lenka turns Super Saiyan. We don't have a full explanation for that. I assume when the Oracle Cell erosion got to his head and everything kind of dispersed through his hair and all of the how do you put this? Stress and strain he was putting through his body, because since they had skipped test on his God Arc to deliver it to Lenka and to fix it faster, it had caused a lot of stress on his body, causing the Oracle Cell erosion to spread and, not prolonging, diminishing his lifespan. But presumably, or apparently now, his lifespan has been extended. We don't have a full explanation. Like, he's living a lot longer now. His eyes have gone to a blonde gold color at the very end, as he's revealed. He was probably in the hospital for quite a while. He still has the Oracle Cell erosion in some parts of his body at the end, but his eyes are golden now. So does that mean he's gonna live a lot longer now? Because all the Oracle Cell erosion, it had covered his face and everything. It kind of shrunk back now. And I will admit, that shot where Lenka's looking and you see the Oracle Cell erosion on his face, that was a badass fucking shot. So, overall, I can't believe how fast 10 through 13 has gone for God Eater. Actually, I just can't believe how fast God Eater's over. I want a Season 2. I'm honestly gonna miss God Eater. I want more. It left me wanting more. We have some obvious plot elements that still need to be explained, some that are that haven't been cleaned up, and we have new mysteries. So hopefully we do get an official announcement in the next coming months, maybe even year. I can wait a couple years, as long as Ufotable does another season. I might even pick up God Eater the game. I think it's on the PSP or PS Vita. Correct me in the comments, let me know. if I'm talking right. How many games do they have? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on God Eater in general. How was this entire series for you? How'd you like the finale? That final battle between everyone and Dyaus Pita was damn fucking fine. I'm gonna go replay that probably several times. It was so damn good. So yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Check out the links on the description where you can go down and be on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out God Eater 1 through 13. Watch the season. Watch the greatness. Lenka's the new captain of the first unit. I love the character growth in this. So yeah, have a good day. Watch lots of anime. Read lots of manga. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good one.